Welcome back to Oshkosh Today, and thanks so much for joining us. Now we're here at the City Center in the Beckets Atrium. I'm here with Justin Mitchell, editor for the Oshkosh Scene magazine, and you're going to tell us a little bit about the Oshkosh Music Artist Series.
Yes, I am. That is correct. We've got a show coming up in November.
And what exactly is this, the Oshkosh Music Artist Series, for those of us who don't know what it is? It's been going on for a little while.
Sure. We've had 4 concerts so far. The programming started in 2012. This will be our 5th concert. November 15th is the day. We're actually hosting this one here at the Beckets City Center Atrium. Our first 4 concerts had been at the Algoma Club. We wanted to take advantage of this facility for the special performance that we have planned for this one, featuring a plethora of choirs, right? So we've got choirs from North High School, West High School, Lourdes High School, University, including the University Handbell Choir. We've got the Oshkosh Chamber Singers, and then there's some special guests such as Lynch, who is a product of Oshkosh choir programming. We've got a harp player. We've got some a cappella groups that are going to be doing some Beach Boy work.
Wow. Big night.
Yeah, it's an exciting night.
Yes, and you couldn't ask, I mean, this is a great place to have a concert of that size, really. I know you're going to have a lot of people moving around, a lot of switching between acts.
Right, so I'm thinking that there's going to be, 100 to 150 performers, and we have some fun things up our sleeve for the night, so this will be a good space for that.
Yes, and the whole concert series, it's all for a great cause. If you want to talk about that, where the proceeds from these things come from.
Our formula for the Oshkosh Music Artist Series is pretty simple. We want to take advantage of the exceptional local music talent, whether it be choir, or we've done a show featuring bluegrass, we've done a classical music show, we've done a jazz show. And so we want to pair the musical talent with a recognition that there's an importance and a need to help support local music education. So 100% of all ticket sales for every concert is donated to a target music education area. This show in particular will benefit Oshkosh North, West, and Lourdes high school choirs. So far in our first 4 shows, we've raised and donated $5,600 to fund music education. And we have ambitious goals for this one. To target is $2,800 that we'd like to raise, but the sky's the limit, right?
Yes, amazing. And it tends to be that the arts get a little bit overlooked in school, so it's great that there's this opportunity here in Oshkosh to raise funds for that.
Sure. Over the summer, kind of in recognition of the importance of supporting the arts, and in recognition of the contributions that we've been able to make, the superintendent and the school board awarded the Music Artist Series with a certificate of recognition for our continued support and donations. So. Wow,
great! And it sounds like you guys are doing so well, and there's only room for growth in this series. Maybe you can talk a little bit about what's behind this whole idea. I mean, who are the sponsors? Who organizes these big concerts?
Right. So it's a group of dedicated businesses and individuals who really have a passion for music. The Oshkosh Scene, we've made that kind of a priority for our paper to promote and support local arts. I represent the Scene as the editor. We have Hyde Music. Kristen Mazarek has been a great supporter. Hyde is our music sponsor. So in addition to raising funds for music education, we've paid musicians. So we don't just ask them to come and play for free. So in our first 4 shows, we paid a little over $2,000 out to musicians. Beckets and Chris Larson has been great. Even when the shows weren't here, they still provided sponsorship to help pay for the promotional costs. The Algoma Club and Manila, Marlo and Jesse over there have been great supporters. And while we're not having the show there this time, they are going to in turn be paying for our promotional costs with this next show. And then a lot of other partners, Jessica Johnson, who's just volunteering some of her time. The Convention and Visitors Bureau has been supportive. Cranky Pats is, they provided the jazz band, the University Jazz Band at our previous show with a pizza party. And so we've had a lot of good support from various community parties. activities as well.
Sounds like you have a great team behind all of this and a lot of interest. And like you said, the different restaurants that are involved always help out. And for this concert, the Beckets will have food and drinks available, which is always great to have.
Right. Yeah. The shows are a blend of like a sit-down, quiet, traditional concert with an environment that we still want to have it be spirited and fun. So you're able to have some drinks. You don't have to sit tight the whole show. So we kind of blend that setting with the focus on the music, as opposed to some shows where you might go and music is in the background. It's really the forefront here. We like to call these a musician's concert. So.
A performance.
Right, absolutely.
So for those of us who want to learn more, where can we go to find more information on the series and about the mission?
Absolutely. www.oshkoshmusic.org. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It has information on where to get tickets, who's performing, past performances, about the cause, about the sponsors. I should note tickets aren't on sale yet. They go on sale October 24, and they are available at Manila Resto and at Hyde Music. Advance tickets are $10. Again, 100% of that ticket sale is donated to the choir programming. And tickets will be available at the door for $12 as well.
Excellent. Well, we're looking forward to it, and we've actually got one of the artists here, Sean Lynch, who's going to tell us a little bit more about his involvement in the artist series. So thanks so much, Justin.
Of course, thank you.
All right, Sean, so you're a big part of this concert series because the whole goal behind this is to benefit the Oshkosh choirs. And you're a product of Oshkosh choirs yourself. If you want to tell us a little bit about your story.
Oh, yes, of course. I grew up in Oshkosh all throughout my life, and I started with choral music in the 6th grade at Tipler Middle School under the direction of Robin Oxley. And it's kind of a funny story because I started off being very terrible at singing. One day my mother called Mrs. Oxley crying, saying, "I heard my son practicing and he's so bad."
Oh my gosh.
But Mrs. Oxley continued to work with me, and eventually I advanced to a point where I was halfway decent, and then I continued with Herb Berenson at West. And he taught me many things about singing, and he's also the one who encouraged me to pursue it in college. And from there I went to University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh and earned my bachelor's degree in vocal performance.
Wow. And now where are you at right now?
Well, I just finished my master's degree at the University of Iowa.
Okay.
And I am now back living in Oshkosh. And from here I'm just teaching voice lessons, and I actually have a series of auditions coming up.
Excellent. Well, best of luck to you for that.
Thank you.
And so you really focus on opera, isn't it? So
Yes.
that's just awesome. And what's your involvement in this concert this time around?
Well, I'm the featured soloist, so at the end of the concert I'll be singing a couple of numbers that I've been working on.
Wonderful. And why is it important for people to be aware of the importance of Oshkosh choirs, and why should they come to this concert?
Well, I feel that the Oshkosh music education system has a lot of strengths, and I feel like I'm a prime example of that, and so that's kind of why I really am enjoying getting involved in this. So I feel like if we bring more attention and put more resources into it, we can have a truly phenomenal program here.
Yes, and you'll be a prime example of where all these kids singing can end up someday, so it's great. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you perform at this concert, and thanks so much for telling us a little bit about your story.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break here on Oshkosh Today, and we'll be back in the studio with more right after this.